Hello, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time we got bullied by my guys at the station, so now we have to inspect the corpse. Oh, I need to get money. Find my badge. Find the caller. This might take some time. Okay, sing karaoke. Get a reality load. What does that mean? Perhaps try a rich person. Yeah. No rich person here, I think. Very poor area. And track down my gun. Well, we can start by inspecting the victim's body, because at least I know what that is. We can talk to this guy. Who's this?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Keep singing. That was that was nice. The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I want to keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. Gesture? Gesture? I don't know. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, and all around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils.
Thank you,
This man
drama.
has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
I dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of the digging of his style.
So tell me, what do you need?
I'm not gonna ask him for money. I mean, I guess I do kind of need money, but I'm not gonna ask this man for money. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
I thought I was gonna have to say that myself. Thank you, Tommy.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasure is a drag.
This guy's
For
charming.
the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural
Okay,
and
sorry, I shouldn't have
psychological
asked.
implications of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Right. What are you hauling, anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms.
Can I shoot
stuff
him?
like that.
I want to shoot him.
Relax. He's merely joking.
You're under arrest.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
I'm not gonna ask him. So that's your machine behind you.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Damn straight.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket.
Ah, thank you, Encyclopedia.
The A6?
That a found A6 you got there?
Good eye, my
I don't
man.
know.
Yup, she's an old one.
I'm sorry. I won't do that
You know,
again.
it's been a long
Sorry,
time
sorry.
later.
So, nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Right. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I'm not asking for money or a tracksuit. I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Thank you, Tommy Lahom. Anyway, ooh, I see a green. Ooh, what are you? Ah, okay. Let's go touch this body and get it down. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a box here.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Main hall, building A.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Cuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Who's Cuno? This is the police. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her words.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again.
I'm sorry. Sorry for opening my mouth.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Andrew Orlando Hare, SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
This is the worst doorbell of all
What an
time.
ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
What's wrong with Andrew Orlando? Artimiteps boxing for young athletes and gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's Fashion Atelier.
You wait for a minute or two,
Okay.
but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Fabron's Taxi.
Looks like someone has melted half
Sorry.
the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
I'm talking to an astronaut?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Hold on. Tricentennial Electrics? I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA. Probably not. Can you let me inside?
My God.
Oh,
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice here.
Who cares that you don't remember her?
What's
Just go
happening?
along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
She stops, and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static. My Michelle?
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on, tell me what's going on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
What's happening?
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
I can be really, really depressing. I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Alright, it's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call.
Volition, I can do it
12
again.
name cards on the call box read.
What is wax cylinder? Maybe I'll do it again when I'm more trained. I can try, why not?
No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget
Sorry.
it. Find something else to do.
Fortress Accident SCA.
Silence. No one's home.
Revachol
Fortress
Ice
Accident.
City.
Silence. No one
Main
answers
hall,
the
building
doorbell.
B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens
Oh.
after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Why is this one so certain they don't want to talk to me? East Delta Pinball, entrance from building B.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay, I'll try that again when I get some more volition, I guess. This way. Should be a body around here. Oh, well. There's a body, alright. Let's have a chat to the logo. Smells like spoiled milk. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human body being decomposed.
Cuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as a then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
I'm saving that for later. Exquisite in his ugliness,
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Cuno.
yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Cuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you. Cuno S and Cuno. They're a double act, are they?
Love it in the dick.
Okay, sorry.
The boy
I just taken aback a little bit.
His eyes are like two
Sorry.
big holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on. What does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Oh, I was asking this guy. I thought I was gonna ask Kuno what he meant. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as trying to break free from the empire of his body. Don't be high. Stop using slurs at my crime scene.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous.
No, shut
You
up.
should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
I'm not listening to you, electrochemistry.
Cuno, ride the lightning, Cuno. Cuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Cuno.
Not the
You
rake.
should throw the rake at him,
Do
Cuno.
not throw the rake.
The fuck does Cuno know what
Ah.
a rake is? Cuno's not a gardener.
Kuno's not a gardener. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Cuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Sorry, why are you so demanding? The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Cuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them.
Why does everyone hate
how it
me?
would go,
Oh, I'm
as
sorry. I'm kind of a mess.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who he was?
Cuno's fuck imp. Cuno
Right.
uses the fuck imp for target practice.
I shouldn't have expected. Maybe Kim was right.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything?
Cuno knows all kinds of shit. Cuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Cuno sing.
Yeah,
his
I
own
tried.
song.
Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Cuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Cuno. Cuno wasn't even in Martinez. Cuno wasn't in Revachol. Cuno wasn't regional.
Yeah.
The city's too large for him to have left, but he wasn't here either. So where was he?
Oh, okay. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Cuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Where is Night City?
Cuno gives this info out on a need-to-know
Oh,
basis.
sorry. Shut
You
up.
don't need to know.
I hate you.
Cuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Disgusting little child. Oh, I don't want to talk to this guy.
Thanks, Cuno. That's one
Okay.
name you can now cross off the list.
Not Cuno. Cuno didn't kill this man and hang him. Have you seen anyone around? Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Cuno.
Okay.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Cuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now.
I think I know what that
Whatever
means.
Though suspicious Christian doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Cuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Okay. You should have used the foreign language. That would have not been censored, you know? About this crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig? This is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit.
He spits over his shoulder, then looks back up at you. I gotta ask, who is Cuno?
Cuno's Cuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Cuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Cuno's the fucking first
Okay,
person.
that's good.
Watch out, Cuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Cuno.
Aw, man. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Cuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's sticking his dick out!
Escalate, Cuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
Pigs in air, Cuno!
Ah.
Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. This is a disgusting duo. Cuno seems alright, but this Cuno S behind the fence is like
How did we get here?
jacking him up.
How did this happen? This makes
Absolutely
no
not.
sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Cuno!
Who put you up to this?
No one. Cuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Cuno establishes dominance
Okay.
over you. Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It could
Oh,
make things hard
brother.
down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him.
But I'm not doing this. If I like what, I'm gonna punch him and then I'm gonna miss because my body's made out of glass, and then he's gonna establish dominance over me. Yeah, you can't let dominance happen, so I don't think punching is the correct way. What is this sick charade? Charade?
No! Get up, Cuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly
Ugh.
psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself.
Okay.
When you decided to talk to him in the first
S-
place.
Maybe you're right.
Listen to your friend.
Okay. No one put you up to this. I can ask you.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Cuno in the ass!
Tears of joy mixed with sweat smelling of laundry detergent on his face. What, did he go in the washing machine? Are you high right now?
Help! Misters,
Okay.
help!
I figured none of this stuff would be very
He's
useful.
flashing Cuno! He's showing his genitals!
I'm not gonna
If you
punch him.
don't help Cuno now, it'll be too late!
I'm not gonna punch him.
Look,
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Cuno up look that Cuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
Okay, what do I respond with to make this guy think I'm not a loser? I was thinking about just being crazy, but maybe. How do you know that? You can't. Oh, no, no. Well, let's be a little crazy. Yes. How do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought.
It's good you said that. Here it is. Here we go. Cuno likes this.
He starts prancing around again, tongue lolling out of his mouth. Why? Yeah, no, I've changed my mind again.
Oh no! You pussied out again! Shouldn't have done that! Cuno's gonna bitch you out now! Cuno's gonna sublet you!
He raises his voice again.
Pass you around like candy, fat boy! Pass your fat ass around!
Also,
King Cuno!
I will add, even if my body wasn't made out of paper and I could actually beat this guy in physical instrument, why would I want to hurt a kid?
Cuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Cuno.
Okay, I hate you. I don't really hate this guy, but I hate Cuno S.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Yeah, let's just
Bitch,
leave.
You're gonna be in this shit with Cuno forever.
Okay,
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
nice peepo.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper. You don't know where I come from. You just Cuno's bottom bitch.
Whatever. I had some questions about the crime scene.
Okay, Cuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
He tapped at his
Click,
temporal
click,
lobe.
click, click.
Back down from Cuno. I guess I did. I already have empathy 3? I thought I upgraded my empathy. Empathy, is it not here? Oh, empathy's in psyche. Okay. Well, empathy would be intellect. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Please. Get me
Cuno
out of
doesn't.
here. I'm not gonna ask about him until I'm better odds. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladder's for kids. Okay. Someone's trying to grow herbs. How do I get over there? Ah, money and magnesium. Ah, the bug is back. How do I get rid of it? I think I got rid of it by like turning off the font and then going back and then here and then turning back on the font. Hopefully that works. What's going on here? I can't go into it. Ah, what's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Great. Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material? 28%, well, might as well give it a shake.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well laid palette. Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind.
Ah, not fixed.
Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Thank you, Inland Empire. Okay, so I will put the font. Whatever, I'll just deal with it, right? Like, I can understand what's happening even without this stuff. I just like having this font on. Let's look at the yellow. What's going on here?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant. Workers' boot tracks.
Noted.
Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12.
Big.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them, one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle
Okay,
you
sorry.
can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
41. Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
200 kilograms. How?
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Okay.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 400 million. Let's just say 8. This guy doesn't look like he likes to mess around.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Way off. Way. Same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step. Number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one. 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over?
Possibly, yes.
Yeah. Because being 200 kilograms is kind of crazy. Well, in American units, in freedom units, it's what, 440 pounds?
But why?
Why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk up to his own lynching.
You have a point there. Anyway, it's something to consider. What else can you see?
An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
He was very proud of himself for that. Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps
Okay.
it could be a driver. A driver would wear out
Mm,
the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
very good. It's actually true. Do you accelerate? Is that how it works? Maybe.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook and then reverts to the tracks in the mud. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction.
Oh, I don't like
At
that.
first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Okay, maybe I will try this.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
I'll wait till the next prompt and I'll switch the
Yes,
text back.
everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it. So now I can level. I want to level up my endurance. Because I have 1 HP, so all it takes is a minor inconvenience for me to just explode and die. So let's get more endurance. Nice. I also have some thoughts coming. Where do I see thoughts? Here we are. Guillaume le Million. My logic is tanking. We can talk to the woman. I imagine touching the body is going to be a story.
The pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Cuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Cuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Okay, well. She's not going to be of much use. There's all this stuff over there. I think I must have to, like, uncover this pallet or something. What's this? The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. Right in the dick, Cuno.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Oh, sorry, I meant to...
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Maybe. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there? No, it's extrasensory perception. Whatever's in there holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
He's being sarcastic. Do not ask what the remote viewers division is.
I need to... What is the remote viewers division?
All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. They were vulnerable to the force.
It's remarkable how he keeps his face. Take note. The lieutenant is well versed in deadpanning. Many of the things he says could be meant in jest.
Wow, could we get them here?
No, because they don't exist.
I'm so disappointed right now. I thought there was a remote viewers division.
There isn't. But we should still access this container.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better
Yeah,
than
maybe
the pry
not.
bar idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with logic here. Let's not try and force open this guy's garbage container. How do we move? There we are. Let's go back to the Whirling in Rags and ask this guy for the key. Let's go in there. Oh, what? I don't know. Well, since we're here, we might as well talk to this guy. Okay.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you. It's addressed to the lieutenant. This guy's just called racist lorry driver. Hey, I know Revachol. That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me.
Okay.
My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
What does this mean? Is he bragging about how racist his grandfather is? How much heritage his grandfather has in racism? No idea.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me
Well,
as
back
much as
back
it
up the
belongs
partner.
to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone
Yeah,
to
you tell
come
him,
out of this
Kim.
post-war limbo.
What he means is fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol.
Why is he
It's a
French
lorry
as well?
driver thing.
French racist lorry driver.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's
Holy.
actually my job.
Kim
to
is
make
very
sure
slay right
you
now.
behave. I would.
Silence.
Oh, sorry.
The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Which one is this shine? Definitely not 3. How do I back him up? Well, I think we all learned something here. I don't want to smile. I don't want to be on Lorryman's side. I've got your back. It's not the greatest response of all
You
time.
two make a cute couple. You know that?
The Lorryman spits.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism.
Yeah.
Natural law, the sorting of
Okay,
the race.
he is racist. I wasn't sure if he was actually racist, but he is.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. I've read books. The
He's a
science of
super
slavery
racist.
has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, we definitely do look superior in design. That's certainly true.
Race is a simplistic means of social classification based on easily observed attributes, hunches, and pseudoscience.
You just look at people and make arbitrary judgments.
The lieutenant tries to remain impassive, but the slight arch...
Ah, big, I'm on Team Kim.
tells you that he's liking it.
Yeah, he is.
As arbitrary as any judgment, that doesn't make it less of a fact. We all have to use facts. Huh? Once you accept it, you'll gain the clarity of understanding.
Yeah, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Victory? What is this then?
Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races.
Yeah,
Who
I'm
knows
not
what
getting
might
down with
happen
racism.
if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
The man gives you a disgusted look and then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. I mean, yeah, just go fuck yourself. Sorry. Okay, now we gain something. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to switch this back and have it working like it did before. Let's not get too distracted. Where's the Whirling in Rags entrance? Am I stupid? Oh, here. Oh, yes, I remember. We exited out of the left of the building. I need to check my notepad too. What's in there? Oh, I think I broke the game. Okay. Right. Sure. Open trash container. Yeah, let's talk to Gart. What's this? Nosefed. Okay. Free chemicals. What's this? No idea. Let's talk to Gart.
Can I help you?
Is that trash container back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the
Oh,
Whirling
shut up,
Rags.
Gart.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you? No, I'm not gonna antagonize Gart. We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Ah, big. Kim's on my team now. It's huge.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, thank you. I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that the mess hall was reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Letting them know.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Okay, sorry.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
Okay.
Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
If you say so.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear
Sorry.
you got that.
Yeah, I didn't really get that. Gart, I saw a sign that I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was
okay, you got me.
Kitchen
That's good.
Possibly have to do with. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working.
Okay, 1 p.m.
You can snoop around after that, if you must.
There's something else I want to ask about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Oh, you're saying I should speak to Gart later? Oh, no, the thing-based questionnaire. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna sing karaoke here, also.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely.
In the question. Yes.
First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Yes, we do.
Your body is ready, sire.
Yes, it is. So about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again? I have 60 cents.
A lot. A lot.
Ah.
Room, drinks, and broken
Ah.
window. 130 real.
I'm not even 0.5%. Oh, brother, I'm like 0.4%, 0.487, I don't know.
Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Okay, goodbye, bye, sorry. Let's go. Okay, they're gonna shut tomorrow, open the trash container, yes. Let's go do that. What's this? What?
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme,
Oops, sorry.
used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals.
Not the
Basically, you get a
homosexuals.
yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The
Hmm.
words Roy d'Or.
What does Roy mean?
stamped into
Door
the
is,
crown's
of
plastic.
gold, but Roy? Wine? I don't know. The idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Okay. Thank you, Encyclopedia. Very cool. Let's go open this thing. Got a key.
This trash container,
Wait, I got a blue thing. How do I get my blue thing back? No?
this
Okay.
trash container is locked.
Open the padlock with the
Sliding
key.
lid has a padlock that says "Whirling in rags."
It'd be very, very base to just open it with a pry bar anyway.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Looking
Don't.
at this thing anyway.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't actually like it.
S-
Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Let's open the lid, Inland Empire.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Lovely.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Great. Can't
We're
smell
just
worse
in
than
time.
us.
This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
What's an egg rest?
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo noodles. Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Ah, the trash
As
pants.
the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were
Don't
wounded
smell the
when was
trash
in the
clothes,
early
Kim.
stages of decay.
Ugh.
Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Now Kim's just walking around with a bag of trash jeans.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt.
Ah, the
half
trash shirt.
appears from the food waste,
Oh,
dripping with pus.
does it have to be pus?
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor.
Oh wait,
to
I'm
protect
goated.
in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Inland Empire is actually the goat, opening a trash thing, finding evidence.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Cuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
Stop listening in.
See?
Okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food
It's
waste.
just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels.
Inland
It's
Empire.
shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Trying to keep me from something.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well,
He doesn't know what to say.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes.
Read
on
your
the case.
ledger.
Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
The mug. I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
Maybe I can show the racist lorry driver.
only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow man mug. Close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Great.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
How do I lock the container? Can I lock it?
The trash container stands in the spring snow.
Hope I locked it. Quickly, let's return the key. Well, we can ask guards, and I also want to give him back the key. What do we have here? We have a yellow man mug and a damaged ledger.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
It's
Not
quite a
much.
lot to read, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it?
Okay, sorry.
Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Okay, I'm sorry, yellow man mug. Now we have damaged ledger. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip.
That's beautiful.
This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I've never heard anything described as a pitiful cabbage of paper. That's a great image. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic
Oh,
clipboard.
brother.
It's a metaphor for you.
Oh, don't be
Thank you,
mean.
waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Take the toilet paper off, please.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue? They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Perception smell. Oh, take it off, get it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing, it's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Kim wants to know. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to read halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight.
Everything
and
sounds so
alcohol,
gross.
covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burned out, alright.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Who did the writing for this game? This guy's whoever did the writing for this, they are incredible. A fan of gills. Wow. There was a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one. With titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM.
Guillaume Le Bignon.
Right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have a case named the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that. To myself.
Okay, based.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
Yeah, me too. What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Man with the hole in his head. Yeah, true. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
If the ledger's me, maybe this is my last case.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper. Using the pen! Big!
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen.
I love
in
you,
a
kind
brash
green ape pen.
freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Setting Sun.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun.
Okay, I'll
So,
call it the
It has not
Hangman.
something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete, mundane, usual?
Okay, sorry.
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
Shut up, Inland Empire. You didn't even want me to find the ledger. I'm calling it the Hangman. I'm on Team Kim.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
If it seems like there's quite a lot more to go. I think I'll have a look at this next time. But cool. We looked at the Hangman, we talked to these two devils, and we found our ledger. Lovely. We also talked to the racist and Tommy Lom. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.